Yo, what's it like going up with Who Kid? Because I heard he's like a con artist.
God, he's a joker. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Cool, like, a lot of good times with Who Kid, man. Going on tour and all that, all type of shit. Even before G-Unit shit, he used to be running around to Canada and all that. Like I was saying before, I remember going on tour in Asia with this dude for like 3 weeks with Q, recipes Q from World Star before he was even doing any of that World Star stuff and shit. Those were the good old days, man. So, you know.
I heard Who Kid used to lie. He put like posters out like he was going to this place, that place.
Nah, what you mean?
Like he said, before I was popping,
he will always be like he's Puffy's DJ. But I mean, but I think he like really DJ'd for like one party and he just dragged that shit for like 5 years or some shit like that. That's all I'm saying, shit like that. But you know, this shit, that thing is crazy. I ain't gonna do what the fuck he gotta do. The mixtape game, that shit used to be crazy running around with that nigga. And shit, I remember like when we first met him, like around the time, like he had got kidnapped and shit by Pun and shit. So that was like his real shit. Niggas had to hold him down, you know what I mean? Make sure he don't get kidnapped no more and shit. That shit was crazy for that nigga.
Yeah, how does that work? He comes back to the hood and like, yo, I just got kidnapped by Pun. Like,
yeah, my man, Green, recipes, my man Green Eye Al, you know what I'm saying? Him and Who was best friends. We like, yo, I think Who Kid got kidnapped, whatever. He's like, word? And like, yo, man, we gonna have to start holding this guy down, man. So we started running around with him after that.
Upstairs in the basement, we was recording. He said, he came downstairs. He's like, yo, bro, they almost got me, right? He was like, I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? He said, it was over a Pun record because he was stealing music. Like he was stealing dats off of people's desks and go take it and put it on his mixtape. That's how he got popular. Like he really stole his way into a career. This kid is a thief turned DJ. So he turns to this big DJ based on this, right? So he's out and enjoying him, saw him, and he took off running. He says, and I took off running, and I was running. And I'm like, I said, you ran? He was like, yeah. I said, you pussy? He said, yeah.
Hell yeah, shit.
I said, I've never had anyone say, yeah, I'm pussy.
Shit, you know, shit, first night we went out with this nigga, we went to Connecticut. Niggas got in the shootouts, all type of stupid shit. Yeah, you know, the world was crazy for it. He was just DJ. You know what I'm saying? And then we, you know, we got into the whole G-Unit shit after that. And shit, so, yeah.
Yeah, let me take you back, you know, to my personal experience as a kid, man, because I was like, what? I don't know, 2003?
Damn, yeah, you were young.
Yeah, and yo, just watch being because we had television and radio. The internet wasn't, you know, like that.
You're right, exactly. I remember we had like gateway computers and shit like that back then.
You had to hear like the dial-up shit.
Gateway, yeah, we're
Computers suck. Stop it now. Get the hell out of here.
Yo, but back then, man, just tell me what your thoughts, because yeah, that whole 50 and Job thing, like the whole murder thing. Mm-hmm. It seemed like they were gonna end up like Biggie and Pac for a minute.
Yeah, definitely. It was like, especially that the energy and shit, like, and like being from Shadyville, like being from the North Side, like we grew up amongst a lot of the people that Fifth and them had problems with. You know what I'm saying? So it was just weird how the dynamics worked out, where we would end up being in that camp and shit. So like the energy was just, it was like real energy, you know. At that time, especially, like he is coming out of like real drama, like out the streets, not rap, hip hop drama, although it was hip hop. You know what I'm saying? With him and Ja, that part might have been the hip hop, but just the whole Preem and that aspect of it kind of gave it a different twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that it was real intense with him. That and then you got police attacking too, so it's like it's a lot going on when those two was beefing in the beginning. You know? Was
there anyone like any OG stepped up and tried to like squash it, try to like, you know what I mean?
At that point, it was it was way past like an OG stepping in, I believe. You know, it was just like where it was the way it was.
Yeah.
At that point.
You think if Big and Pac didn't end up like that, you think maybe I feel like they learned from Big and Pac.
Oh, I mean, well, like you said in the record, Big got here in the passenger seat, Pac got here in the passenger seat, I'm riding around the passenger seat.
Yeah. I keep hearing niggas is happy. The D's call niggas with guns. When I'm out on bail, riding with some new ones. Big got hit in that passenger seat. Pac got hit in that passenger seat. Now I'm riding around in the passenger seat.
He already had a different mindset based off of what happened with Big and Pac. So he wasn't moving like Big and Pac was moving. Like they kind of wasn't moving like they had beef. They was acting like they had beef. They was beefing, but they wasn't moving like they had beef.
They was moving like they weren't untouchable.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like with the way that Biggie had died, like it's not like he was in a bulletproof, in an intense situation like that he was in, going to LA. A lot of people will tell you these stories like, yo, people yelling out, yo, they gonna kill you out here, all type of shit. So everybody got like some kind of story where they warned them in some kind of way, right? So it's like you would figure that they would take it serious enough to have be in bulletproof vehicles or something like that. Maybe that type of stuff wasn't accessible to us at that time. I don't know, but it's just that when those times are totally different times and two total different approaches to the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely more eyes on Ja and 50 as it was going on. With Biggie and it was more like, whatever, until that it really happened and it was like, oh shit, niggas is really getting killed. Like, you know?
So I'm guessing nobody fucked nobody's wife in the 50 and Ja situation.
Oh yeah, nah, like fuck nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas had real gun drama and shit. You know, so like niggas ain't had time to be fucking somebody's wife. Like, getting close to somebody's wife. Apparently, you know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. I can't, you know, I can't take that shit, bro. Like hearing that shit 5 in the morning, 4, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, well,
that's how I live my childhood.
You know, that shit. This shit definitely.
But you know, what's some other stories you could tell me about, like going on the road with G-Unit?
Shit, tour life. I mean, damn. I'm trying to think. I'll tell you about fucking DMX and Nassau Coliseum. It was like. He was headlining. He was supposed to headline. It was the G-Unit. 50 Cent had a show. It was one of his first shows at Nassau Coliseum. When we Smack DVD, he covered like a lot of it. You see us, we in the backstage with Foxy Brown and G-Unit, like going crazy, man, energy. And DMX was supposed to headline. As soon as Fifth finished performing, everybody left. Like we're leaving, the nigga DMX going crazy. Like, what the fuck? And shit, I guess he was fighting the promoters or whatever. So when we was at the Marriott Hotel. When they got to the Marriott Hotel, we was downstairs. Few of us was still downstairs, just hanging around. And DMX hopped out the van like, oh man, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Every dog has his day. He was sick that night, so I remember that shit. Like yesterday. Man, him and Fifth went and did they did a record together. After that, I can't remember the name of that record, but that shit was hard as fuck and shit. I mean, we did that shit in downtown Manhattan at Rest by the Studio and on 6th Ave and shit. Hell yeah. And that night, Fifth was hyped that night too when he did that record. He was like, yeah, I signed Jadakiss and Styles P for $1.5 million each. Shit, too bad that shit never got back to them, man.